Jumped in. Came through like a surprise at a live shot. I do not like that blank white wall right there. I guess this would be the cool angle. Let's get this in the shot. Holidays in prison. Suck ass. What else you want to talk about? Where is it? Where is everybody? I'm actually waiting. Hello! What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV. What's up? We are going to talk about holidays in prison. They suck. Conversation closed. Just clowning. We're going to go deeper in that. I'm trying to get it where my head's not. Hey, shout out to How We Rollin', man. How We Rollin' has a brand and it's called The Difference. He has a bunch of shirts. I wonder if I should go like this. Whoa, better, huh? Okay, then. Okay. What's up, Artie? What's up, you brother? East Bay. Hey, Bay Bay. Hey, Bay Bay. Hey, Bay Bay. And then, so he says, happening. Love that one. Vegas Prison Stories. What's up? Let me tell you guys a prison story, a Mother's Day kind of prison story. I really honestly love to get your feedback. I like this vulture that I got right here. Look at that thing. Nice, huh? But I don't like the fact it's blocking the prison POV thing I made, but I'm going to stick him here for now. I wonder if I can stick him on this. Oh, tight, bro. What? He's ready to get it. Felix, whatever. Felix drew this a long time ago, didn't you, homeboy? Didn't you, brother? Speaking of which, I need some art, you guys. Hey, you guys want to talk about like a Mother's Day holiday prison thing scenario? Methodesto. That's an interesting one. So, hey, when I was in prison, you know they have conjugal visits. I was never eligible for conjugal visits. I mean, I never had a girlfriend write me into prison, much as come visit me, much as a conjugal visit. Plus, I've had violence in my records, hand violence. Plus, it's a lengthy process. The girl has to be, free of warrants and that kind of regular kind of stuff. So, I never got no visits or conjugal visits. And you have to be married. It can't be a girlfriend. She would come visit you, and you would stay right there in the prison. And here, where's all the dang comments at? Yeah, no Kwanzaa, homeboy. Don't even know what that is. Todd asked about some Kwanzaa. What's up, Billy Elliott? Billy, we got to talk about some stuff, homeboy. Because my homeboy, my man Billy Elliott, is a preacher. He's on fire for the Lord. He's on fire for the Word. And I have got some, actually, questions for you, Billy. Verses and stuff. I've been getting into KJV myself. In KJV, if you know, you know. So, I'm in prison. They have the conjugal visits. This guy's getting ready to go to a conjugal visit, but it's with his mom. Where you at? Where you at on hanging out with your mom for 3 days out in what is the Love Shack? You know what happens out there. I hope they scrub it down, get rid of all that DNA. I guarantee it's everywhere. But I mean, maybe it's just, my mom would not come and hang out with me for 3 days in Love Shack and just wake up every morning. So, Mom, hi. Do you remember when, oh, that was funny in 3rd grade. I don't know, man. I'm sure it was totally innocent. He did have 5 years left. Maybe his mom was old. But would you have your mother come visit you for a conjugal visit? I don't know. He was hitting $100 bills, though. She was bringing him $100 bills. I was buying a $100 bill for a $300 mail out. Yikes. They're coming up off me, huh? Cubo, Tony says. And then Bubba says, what's up? Watching from Fresno. Shout out to Fresno. Andy, thank you for the $10. I appreciate it. I'll give you a push-up, homeboy. Thank you, Andy. Awesome. Appreciate that, man. So, holidays in prison, they suck. Anyone got any questions, comments, or concerns? Good looking out, Andy. Family visits, yes. Family visits. What I call them, a conjugal visit. Family visit, conjugal visit, all the good stuff, yeah. How much for a what? How much for a burpee? I'll give you a burpee, homeboy. Free, dog. 6 count. There you go, man. Shoo. In my nice shirt, too. You know I got love for you. So, family visit. He's out there hanging out with his mom. And when he told me, I didn't hide the surprise in my face. He didn't address it either. I said, oh, you have to the Love Shack with your mom for 3 days? You guys need to post out there and kick it? Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it, man. What's up, Oscar? Oh, you said something about the lamp? I know. I'll bring the lamp back in here. Trust and believe that. I'm living with a straight up Indian giver. Is that even right to say anymore? I'm not trying to disrespect Indians. I know how you want to take, like, the Braves and stuff like that out of the ball teams. They don't like you. Yeah. Indian giver. Here you go, and come back and it's gone. I've never done that, bro. I've never been one to be like that. I got 2 guitars right here. What up, Frisco Strangler? I say that because, does that say Jew make few? Jew man few? Said, where's the guitar? Andy said, now. He said, what guitars do you have now? Bro, the list is long. I can't sit here and just, I got some guitars though. I got a couple guitars, man. The one I've really been playing right here is this Schecter. This is my favorite. What is up? How'd everybody do? Why are these fucking comments doing this type of shit? What up, Frank? You should go around and film where you... I know, Justin said I should go around and film where you live and tell your stories. That's real talk. You know how I cut my finger off? This one right here? Look at the difference on these 2 fingers right here. I went and took a picture of the telephone pole last weekend. Of the telephone pole, a picture of the telephone pole to cut my finger off. So I would like to go around and do that sort of thing. You're right. No, your principal punked himself. Bobby said I punked his principal. Hey, are you from Kern County, Bakersfield, homeboy? Shout out to you. Hometown love. But he was out of line, wouldn't you agree? All because he didn't want to pay child support. And I hope you guys are feeling it, because guess what? My next video tomorrow, I'm so happy, excited. I'm going to bring yet another Kern County crime story to light. Another death penalty case. And I'm there, hands-on, because I was there with him in court. And when this dude asked the judge if it was going to be a death penalty case, the judge said yes. I heard him like gulp, like a, there was like a gasp. And he didn't get it. I've told the story a bunch. You know, sometimes I just got to tell it again. It's not even the story. But real quickly, man, even if one person here hasn't heard it, it's worth it. I'll tell it again. I was in court once. You sit on a bench, and the benches have armrests like this at the end. And there's someone sitting at the very end, and he was waiting on his public defender to come talk to him. And his public defender came up, went like this, put his leg up on the armrest, and was like, yeah, you're looking at 3 years. Might be able to get down to 2. And the dude was just like, oh. Bro, I would have been like straight headbutt. I might even bit his thigh, homeboy. Pit bull style. Arr, get that out of my face, dog. What up? Crazy. Thank you, Frank. I appreciate it. Frank said the video was sick. Do as many of the local ones as I can. Yeah, man. I agree. I agree, man. Rocking. Shout out to Milwaukee. What's up, Rich? You know what I think of when I think of Milwaukee? I think of Laverne Shirley. I love that show. Much love from Orange County. Hey, OC and that star. Let's talk about that star from Orange County. Because everyone from Orange County will have like a little star tattooed right here. They put it right here. But then, wait a minute. You think star, you think up north, right? Because even when you play in Pinochle, the Southerners won't say 14. So if they have 14 melt, they'll say Straya, which is star, because they don't want to say 14, because star, the northern star, stars up north. So why would Orange County Southern have a star and represent them right here? But it's not a star. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the orange pit in the middle of the orange. It's that thing right there. Cool, huh? Some inside little chicka came to my memory because, hey, I just got a comment from someone. O with a star, C, and I'm telling you right now, it's the orange pit. What up, Andy? Thank you for joining, brother. I appreciate it. All the way from Virginia. Much love to you. You should be shutting down Death Row. You should hit the topic on Is San Quentin shutting down Death Row? Bobby said. He said she hit that topic. I'm unaware. I didn't even know. 5 years in Wisconsin prison. Awesome. Hey, quiet as it's kept. I really want to start doing some interviews. So a statement like that, I did 5 years in Wisconsin prison would be perfect to be like, Stay in touch. Oh, they're shutting down. Bobby says shutting down Death Row. Dude, they might as well. Death Row's a joke, homeboy. They sit there for 35 years on the thing. Bro, how long do they sit on it, dog? They die of old age. Snarly. Good looking out. Thank you. I appreciate it. Juanito. IE in the house. Rich F, you need an interview? Like I said, stay in touch. We're getting ready to do the damn thing, dog. No diss, doggy. Oh, okay, no diss. Taken. Yeah, all love. You know what I mean? Like, boing. So, what else? That's what's up. Northern Wisconsin. Good pot roast and gel. They would have, okay, my gel pot roast without the roast. So just be like maybe the carrots and celery. And it would look like roast, but it'd be like where the powder, it would be like a glob of gravy. So, psych. Yes, I am going to Hoodstocks. And I want to talk, I missed what Green Eye Gemini said. Oh, Christmas in prison? Yeah, because the video is about holidays in prison. But I do need to say, yes, Hoodstocks. And I do need to talk to the Point of View crew about that. Because I'm going to go up there, and it's going to be awesome for the channel. If you guys do not know Lucky Sun Zoo from Hoodstocks, definitely go check it out, man. Awesome channel, I'll be heading up there. But hey, Christmas in prison, it sucks. Only thing really cool about it, read my name, homeboy. I feel like that's a setup. I can't read that small. Hey, what you burning? Christmas, the only thing cool about it is it will give you coffee. Nice hot coffee and like a little piece of pumpkin pie. Maybe they might fatten up the tray just a tad. But as I was talking earlier, it gets pointed out that when you're doing, like, holidays lose their luster. You're so used to them having no meaning in prison that when you get out, they're kind of like, holiday schmoliday. Christmas, who cares? Birthday, because you're so used to them, they're nothing. Really, holidays are nothing in there. You might hope for like a little bit of extra food, but it's just another damn day. And even mail ain't gonna run. So even if you do got a letter or a card coming, if it got there early, you're in the cut, but likely you got there late, if you even get one at all. Who cares about all that? Because you want the money attached to it. Just like when you're 5 years old and you get a card from your grandma and you rip it open. No, $5. Snarf, snarf. You're in the pin. You get a card. What? No JPay? No $100? I'm still stuck with this dope debt. Get rid of that card. Just clowning. But hey, man, if you could draw, you got some mad ass hustle. Dude, people who could draw, they live good lives in prison. They could tattoo for one. What's up, Charlie? Charlie said, what's up, Wood? I'm saying, what's up? You could tattoo in prison. Fat hustle. And you could draw and make cards. Just all day long, bro. Because people love to send cards with hearts on them. What's up, Splint Dog? What's up, Roger? Joe, what's good? He's saying, everyone's saying what's up, sending their love. So if you could draw, you're in the house. The holidays are nothing special. The only time I ever really got any kind of present is at that Mesa Verde CCF, which is privately owned by a Christian group. And they came and gave away such a big Christmas bag of candy that you're like dragging it out of there. Like, run on, man! And you're dragging that thing down the hall. And that was fire. What's popping from Canada? Oh, you know. Shout out to Canada. Dabbing. No, I don't dab no more. You know why? Dude, I do not dab no more. Talk about too much of a good thing, bro. Dab is like, can't breathe, stuck on stupid. I'm not going to point out my faults, but I just might stutter here and there, in case you haven't noticed. I might, on a word, hey, when I freaking dab, gets way worse. And then my short-term memory needs a little bit of help here and there, and dab does not help it at all. Holidays, sucking the pin. You just get a little bit extra coffee. And then it bums you out because you don't hear nobody. You're like not hearing from anybody, and you're like, surely. Derek's saying take smaller dabs. There's that option too. But I'll tell you how I was approaching that. Surely I'll hear from somebody. It's Christmas. And then you don't. You're like, oh, mail runs late. You're literally like looking at it. People are getting letters, and now you look at the postmark. Oh, see, it's like 10 days behind. Man. Drinking Pruno. No, I made some Pruno like a month ago, remember? And I tiptoed around it. I had a little tiny bit. And I got like real flushed. And just Puffco. That sounds crazy. Hey, you guys want to head over to Puffco real quick? Get a puff? Still on methadone? Unfortunately, yes. I'm dropping all the time. Yeah, Oz said that's how many dad fell straight on his face. Yes, I feel you. You will for sure fall on your face. I do too. My problem is I can't breathe. Rich F is on subs. That's what's up. I wanted to switch up method on the subs. I can't breathe on the dabs, dude. I don't. I like to breathe. Call me crazy. I get a little bit like panic when I can't breathe. Take away my oxygen. I'm barely getting hooked. Get unhooked. And let's talk about hook on prison PIV. Then stay hooked. And then one of my little comments I like to say like you tell somebody, like, turn left, and they don't turn left, and you say, bro, if I tell you a duck can pull a trailer, hook it up. That means mind me. Mind somebody, at least. He said something about getting caught. Derek said lower temperature. Okay, the smaller dabs, though, I caught my first caught fit today. Lower temperature? Yeah, I just got it until it was red hot, and then I let it be unred hot. And then smaller ones, it's like a weird thing, because either I liked it too much, or I didn't like when it wasn't too much, I didn't really care for it. It's like a weird thing, unless I was like, couldn't breathe and choking and losing my memory, then I didn't even enjoy it. I enjoyed it even less. It was like, all that for that. You just gotta go through a lot of changes, dude, which is real dangerous. I'm surprised there's not a fire up here. I just kept the fire extinguisher because you got like flame this big, and oftentimes I'll set it down and keep it burning. And it's like, sometimes you go out to do this. Oh, what about this? Oh, over here. And I'm in my closet digging for a shirt I can't find it. I hear, and I look at the torch like this thing. Huh? Yeah. Lower temperature, smaller dabs. That's what Derek's saying. I believe you. A big hit gets you more stoned, period. Yes. Derek, it's a big hit contest to me. Yes. The bigger, the better. So, yeah. I just don't care for it, man. I just don't care for it. So, what I do care for is the homie Ben, bro. Gave me this. I've been smoking a little tobacco out of it. Here and there. Good looking out, Ben. So, what else are you talking about? What else, guys? Yes, it is a knife. I hung from the wall. I need to put art on this wall. It's plain. I don't like it. And that way I could adjust my camera angle. So let's talk about something like really interesting. Someone come with some like real good questions or something. We could talk more about holidays in prison. Yeah, you get bummed out. Because your expectations are up. You're hoping, you're like, tell yourself, I haven't heard from her all year, but surely in Christmas I'll hear something. Or surely for my birthday. My family will get together and send me something. Out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of straight up mind. And I'm guilty of it too. So I don't remember last time I mailed a birthday card in prison. Out of sight, out of mind. These fucking comments are making me so mad. I have to push this blue button. Halloween in the pin? Oh, there we go. Halloween in the pin, it's nothing. It's not even brought up. Might buy a funny card or to mail home with like the skulls on it or something. Yes, Thomas has started doing burpees. You will get ripped quick, bro. Within 30 days. Burpees affect you hardcore. Bert the Beast. Every time I see Bert the Beast, I feel guilty for not sending him his shirt yet. Derek, Green Eye Gemini, we have to make that like a top priority. I got to get Bert the Beast his shirt. My bad, brother. What's up, Peckwood? First on my channel. Good looking out, Barry. Keep on coming through. 4th of July. Oh, 4th of July, they're breaking out the Pruno. That's when you're going to start drinking. I know you. Yeah, that's right. Green Eye Gemini reminded me that she reminded me. Got to remind me again. We have to get it. Derek reminded me too. We'll write it down. Hey, 4th of July, they're going to start breaking out the Pruno. The spider on your chest. Like hands. Hands coming out from the grave shot. The difference. It's pretty cool, bro. I like it. Ever got your commissary stolen? No, they don't really do that. You can't really steal in California. Only way you could take someone's shit is you could finagle and finesse. And I admit, I've been finagle and finesse for stuff. When you first go in, older homeboys. That's why they came up with a saying, make a wood, don't break a wood. Because younger dudes come in, the first termers, they don't have much time on their belt, and older homeboys come in, they just come with that long game, start running that drag. It's real easy. Falling under their spell, and next thing you know, like, oh sure, I gave you the coffee and the soups for, and next thing you just got straight So you can get finagle and finesse for sure. Tell us all about your worst celly. Got a couple worst cellies. Yo, what's up, William? Good looking out for joining, brother. I appreciate it. I appreciate my joiners, man. And we are really working on something to come up to do something for the joiners. I want to do something for you guys. I think it's important. And it's also important for my comments not to disappear. We're selling. Man, I've had some crazy worst sellies. Kind of hard to. I've had different sellies, but worse sellies at different times, I guess. The weed wheezing. Jeff says some weed wheezing. Oh, it'll make you like, oh, it takes away your lungs, huh? And that's the opposite of what I want. So I'm going to start running in the morning and doing burpees, and I want to have that long wind. I do not do tattoos or artwork. I cannot draw at all. No, I cannot. Nope, never did time. Lou asked for the time with Guns Collective. No, never have. Ever kick it with who? I don't even, nope, not sure what that is. How many said have I ever kicked it with this or that? I have not. Break one another, brother? No, that's bad advice. J-Cat Selly? Oh, yeah. Several. You know where J-Cat comes from? Because it's talking about someone, you say J-Cat, you're talking about someone mentally challenged. A mental case. And J-Cats, it used to be on, J-Cat was a character for Peanuts. Some kind of peanut brand. J-Cat was their little mascot. So you're saying someone's straight up nuts. I did. I woke up one time. I got a celly like at 11 o'clock midnight. I was crashed out. I had taken something that would kind of put me in a deeper sleep. It was like an unnatural sleep. You know what I mean? But I don't want to brag on what I'd done. Anyways, you could pick it up and put it down. This dude comes in. He's an old man, a homeless dude, I assume. Is stripped off all of his clothes and start working out. Squats and stuff, doing crazy stuff. Yeah. Fresno, what's up? That's what's up. How's my job hunting going? Career, I got an excellent career path and career plan right now, Jeff. Everything's looking real good. I really believe, me and the team believe on June we'll be on point. See, Dog, I heard you had 1,000 views on your live. What happened? Huh. I'm not sure what Barry talked about right there. Kick it with the New Zealanders or Australians? No, I've not seen any of those guys in California systems. No one from Australia. I would remember that. Or New Zealand. That's what's up, Ontario. My homie Turtle. Ontario. I love that dude. That's a dude good. That was good. Sometimes words come out backwards. It's so weird. What up, JoJo? I wonder if you guys do that. I know I do. So, like you say, like where'd that come from? Yes, the school thing definitely worked out. Taggers become skinheads? I've not seen that one. I've seen a lot of punk rock become skinheads. These look like Jeffrey Dahmer glasses? Really? I like them. You know why I like them? Because you can't really see them that much. They're kind of like, you know. But, hate to hear that. Something common with Jeffrey Dahmer. Yikes. What do you know about the Bakersfield 3? Oh, yeah, I've heard a lot about that. In fact, it's real tough in the news right now. One of them's in court, and he's going through the whole thing, and it's a real big, like, twisted thing, man. Illuminati type shit. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe I could break that down, too. You know what I was almost thinking about breaking down, you guys? In a funny way, like a roast, just drawing attention to it, because I think I could do it justice, and I think I could make it interesting. I almost want to break down the whole Johnny Depp, Amanda Heard thing, just because, for one, what in the physic is it? What are they doing there? I'm going to go with what Green Eye Gemini says, and she says, look, glasses look great. Sometimes you got to take a deep breath, count to 10. She said the glasses look great. So, wasn't it his next saying? Yes. Exactly, Amanda, what this guy said. Because what are they even freaking doing? Good looking out, Thomas. I want to look at it just to see what's up with it. What is it? What is up with it? And then maybe talk about it, shed a little light. I don't know. They're like, I don't know. I have absolutely no clue. You got out 12 years in Cali? Yeah, definitely. Stay in touch for sure. Stay in touch for sure, man. Tax free. Sounds like we got something going on. I got Instagram, matter of fact, Tranchlife_1010. How much weight would a dude lose if he didn't have any money for extra food commissary? What's funny, well, it depends on what he was doing on the streets. Because you're out there hitting hard in the streets, and you come in, even though you're not going to commissary, even though you're hungry, you're actually gaining weight. Because you're actually eating a lot more than you would have. He's suing Amber for some stuff. Okay, mouthing and lying. That's right, that's right. Yep. The team threw the Instagram out. JoJo, you don't like the shades either? Goodness gracious. I like them. It's 2 against 2 right now, as far as the shades are concerned. I could take them off, but then I wouldn't be able to see what you guys are saying. We're just going to keep them on for now. Good looking out, Derek, for the post office box. I appreciate it. They kind of remind me of Rockford Files. I don't know. So, what else? Like I was saying earlier, I have a good looking out, Derek, on the Cash App shot. Appreciate it, man. The video I'm going to do tomorrow is just like what I did yesterday. It's going to be a true crime case. Good looking out, John. Glasses are cool. 3 against 2. Love it. Which actually, 3 against 2, flip it around, means 23. It's 23, everybody. You guys are like, yikes. So, Rockford Files. I've never seen Rockford Files, the show, but for some reason I remember the intro real good. I feel like I've seen the intro a million times of Rockford Files, that ringing phone, and the machine picks it up, but I'm the show and know nothing about it. Son says, keep glasses. Good looking out. Derek and JoJo are showing love in the comments. That's what's up, fellas. Wait, he said, wear them for now, but need some Ray-Bans. Ooh, I do need some Ray-Bans, dog. It's kind of a trip because people will go into prison and have some pretty badass glasses. Cops always try to take them. I've seen some shit go down. People want to keep their glasses. They want to keep their real nice fancy shoes too. It'd be a trip because you're like in Wasco Reception. They must get them from the main lines, 8 yards there, and you'll see some dudes in some badass shoes. Just wake up in the morning, there he is. That's your freaking Jordans. Like, why'd you get those? Cops start tripping. No, I need them. Soft shoe chrono. They break out the soft shoe chrono, the lower bunk chrono, snarf. How about that? When you're freaking on a bottom bunk, which I don't know. I sometimes I like the bottom bunk, sometimes the top bunk. It depends on the celly, to tell you the truth. If I can't stand my celly, I just pretty much I like the top bunk. So I stay the fuck out of the way. I don't want him bugging me. I can just be up there. But if my celly's cool or bullshit a lot, I don't mind being on the bottom. But when you're on the bottom too, I feel like stuff falls on you. Don't like that. So, what in the fizz up was I talking about? There goes the memory. Scariest cat I've seen the joint. Man, I gotta say to my homeboy, Reckless, man. Reckless. Scariest dude. He's from my neighborhood. And I've been on his bad side a couple times. And he knew that secret stuff. He's real buff. And he knew the secret stuff with the kicking and elbows and all that. And, bro, he's a little bit crazy. Yeah, that killer instinct I've been talking a lot about. But I'm gonna do, I think I lost track a minute ago. My bad. I'm going to do like a true crime thing tomorrow. Because I really had a lot of fun with the last one. And again, I was in jail with the guy when it happened. 2007 when I caught my second term. You know it was messed up? You guys know I always abscond, right? So I left Soledad October 2006. I was supposed to discharge, I believe, January. I had like 6 weeks left to discharge parole. I still got out and absconded. I thought they were chasing me. I thought they were chasing me around. I was absconding. A couple times I ran from the cops. And when I got busted in May 2007, I always ask, what holds, wants, and warrants do I have? Because who knows, dust I'm kicking up. What do you guys know about? What do you have on me? And they said, nothing, you're clean. I was like, well, I'm absconding, right? I said, no, you're not absconding, you discharged. Damn, they straight discharged me without me even knowing. And that's the best part about parole is discharging. That's an awesome day when they finally say discharge or parole. And I didn't even freaking realize I was discharged, man. Caught that number, 2007. That's when I saw the dude, Vincent Brothers, and Max Mead, and the dude I talk about tomorrow. I saw him in pretrial, and I was on the court bus with him. And you could tell he was snarfing because he was an active, hardcore with the business dude, but his crime was one that would get you in trouble with a quickness. So he had that yellow band, high power PC keep away, and he just, that's gotta hurt sometimes. The fall from glory, right? You have all this juice, you have all this shank, you're a badass dude, and all of a sudden people are trying to get you. What's up, Splinter? Just popped in. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you, I appreciate that. AKA Flatbed Trucker. JoJo, you beat the case? Heck yeah, you beat the case. Good looking out, JoJo. What else? So, man, the challenge is on. Do you guys think I could do it? Do you guys think I could really post every day this month? I'm going to. Challenge is thrown out there and I've accepted it. We've done pretty good so far. Today's, what is it, 5th day in a row. We already got tomorrow's video planned. We're just going to keep it pushing. Yeah, and to reiterate, do you guys know Hoodstocks? I'm going to go there May 22nd. It's going to be awesome for the channel. They have a good following. In fact, hey man, I feel a little bit flattered and honored because Hoodstocks threw it out there on Instagram. Oh, Lucky Sun Zoo. None of the most some respect. He said, hey, I need a wood. I want a California wood to interview on my channel. And people were throwing out their Splinter, Prison POV, with a couple other people. So I just had some, he had options and I had some competition. But man, what's up, Convicted Hearts Jen Magana? None of the most love and respect for you. I hope you guys are subscribed to her. She's got an awesome channel. She has a very sweet spirit, good content. Love to listen to her talk, always doing good interviews. She cares about the people who are into her channel, her followers, fans, people who love her, her family. So man, that's a good channel to get involved with. I know JoJo's involved, right, brother? See? Look at all the people. Even Matt saying, what's up, Jen? So anyways, yeah, man. That's what's up. Matter of fact, I did a interview on her channel. If you guys haven't seen it, it was pretty good. I might be a little bit biased, I'm saying, but I thought it was good. So, what else? I like how I could be talking, and then I'll change the subject, thinking I can go right back to what I was talking about. It never works. I come back and it's like, I think I used to be able to do that. I think I used to be like talking about baseball. Then I'm like, no, I'm gonna talk about football for a minute, and then come right back into baseball. But now it's like baseball, then football, then bro, that's crazy, huh? It's temporary. It's temporary. So, what else though? What else? You guys like this guy? And I think this is pretty classy too because someone sent me, these are guitar hangers. But I don't know. I wouldn't call myself clumsy. I'm not clumsy, not by any means. But I just feel that I might knock my guitar off the wall. I just feel like I will. I feel like I might bump into it. I just don't know. I don't want to hang my guitar on the wall for some reason. But not this wall. But what I did with it, I took it and since I have these knives, I've several knives laying around, throwing knives. I just put it in here, like it's. See what I did there? But I'm not done yet. I got a lot of hacks. Then I put this guy here. I have some Adidas sweats. I love them. Adidas. Who doesn't love 3-stripe? I love old Bruce Lee movies. He got 2-stripe. Who the fuck did Bruce Lee get the 2-stripe and sometimes 4-stripe? Sweatpants? Come on, Bruce. I stick with a 3-stripe Adidas. I have some brand new. Lo and behold, I burn a hole right in the crotch. Oh, freaking cherry falls off the joint. Snarf, snarf. You know what I did? I took this thing, but not on these, and I sewed it over the hole. Dang! Life hacks 101. What you know about that? What up, C-Mac? Good looking out. You the man, brother. So, that's what we're doing there. Oh, the 4-letter gang. Oh, prison POV, nice. Yep, I was in prison one time. No, actually, kind of jail, actually. And this dude would say he was from the 3-letter gang. He had not a tattoo on him. And he was J-Cat for real. He got in a fight with a Southsider Selly over extracurricular activity. They had stuff they're doing in there to change their state of mind. And there was two doses, and he did both of them. I'm trying to word it, man, and it's like, spit it out, spit it out, no fucking talk about it, just keep it plain, man. Bro, he did it all. And the dude got pissed off, started whipping that ass. So he was telling me to get the cops. I was out in the thing, and I was like, get the cops? I'm not going to get the cops. But I was like, hey, stop beating him. Hey, no, did you bite him? Don't. Did you just hit his head into the wall? Stop. Oh, you're choking him. Put him down. I did the best I could. Stop that. Did I go get the cops? Push the button? Never that. I kept sweet and do what I was going to do. Then there was actually a cell next to him. There's a white dude. And he wanted to move out of that cell into the cell next to his. Which still, even if you're going next door, you're rolling it up. You just can't move out of a cell. And I don't care if you go next door, you like go 2 feet of faith. You're like, I'm going to go from there to here. Like, just nothing will work. You can't do it. You have to stay put. Isn't that crazy? No matter where the fizz up they sign you got to stay put. You can't leave for pressure. You can't leave because someone doesn't like you, or you're not getting along, or just, even for the good of all. Even it's like, look, we're not really getting along. We're not clicking. we're not compatible. That's, well, I guess you could, but you have to go to the process, a cell slip, and just do it right. Not just roll your shit up, me leave in the fucking heat of the moment with a black eye. So he wanted to leave and go to the cell right next door. I say, I'm not rolling it up. Au contraire, mon frere. Have I been scared for my life in the joint? I have, man. I have been a little bit nervous a couple times. I have been nervous a couple times. Splint, did you party or hang out in the SFV back in the day? Yes, I did. Way back in the day. When I was a youngster, I like to consider myself a runaway, but when your parents aren't looking for you, you still run away. I mean, I'm out and about. I'm not going to school. I'm doing whatever I want. I mean, I ran away from... Nothing to run away from, but I was out there running. What did JoJo say? So, thank you. Leaving Sacred said, looking good. I definitely will quote that, comment, and say thank you for joining. Bro, I was like, runaway. I'd always be in San Fernando Valley, Pomona, Claremont, Cabina, Carson. So, yes, definitely all that. Yeah, man. One time, I was Pomona. I got a big mix-up. I kind of got lost. My dad had to give me a Greyhound ticket. I got a Greyhound ticket all the way to Bakersfield. As soon as I got off, I see my homegirl, Christy McLean, and she's going back to SFE. She's like, come on. So I left with her. Like a 180. What you think? What you know about that? So, what else? I feel like we're on a roll. I don't like any kind of energy dip. But it's kind of hard to keep your brain constantly flowing, just constantly talking. Like, I need a little bit of help, guys. What should we talk about? The Aussie Scully. Oh, I got it from Zoomies. But you know what's up with the Scullies and the beanies? They're put away. Huh? They are put away. Too hot. It's hot schmont in Bakersfield. All these beanies. And yes, I do have one drawer for my beanies. Of course I do. They gotta be put away. I would usually be wearing a hat. But I got this haircut, so I'm like... I forget I have this tattoo sometimes. Look at that guy. And he dips way back in here, too. I would love to go to Ozfest. I've never been. Never that. So, yeah. You know what, bro? I was trying to shave my head, too, with some clippers. See? Good looking out. Homeboy said glass would be legit AF. Much love. I think so, too. A little bit of a debate. Glad you chimed in. I seen a needle get passed around about 4 different... Yeah, I know, dude. I know. Yeah. A couple times, me too. And you do not think about it, man. I would be sitting in my cell, and someone comes, and you just hear, can you hear this? You hear. And it's a syringe being sitting under your door. And you pick it up and go, yikes. And it'd be full, and you just do it. It won't have numbers on it. It'll be... And who knows who used it or why, or... You just don't even care. Nichols, what's up? Nichols asked me a question earlier, and I was going to respond because it was a very good one. So, what's up, Nichols? Were burpees mandatory with the Woods and Cal Daly? In the hole, yes. Workout mandatory, it doesn't have to be burpees. Burpees, you know why people like burpees? Because they're fast. You break out a real big sweat right away, and you really look like you're doing something. And they look militant. If you got 4 dudes, 5 dudes in a row, and they're all doing the same thing, and they're like, 1, 2. I mean, it looks hard as nails, bro. The Warriors on deck, ready to get down. It's not the best workout, though. But they're sweating. Yep. Derek said, 4 yards, Mando. Mando, Commando. So, people like the burpees. They're quick, start sweating. Damn hot AF here already. Not looking forward to... No, I know, bro. Man, it's gonna get hot. It is gonna get hot. And I always, man. Heat tries to kick me. I've had a couple, Bro, I've had some heat strokes. I've stroked out. You know what? Dude, so crazy too, man. I freaking go home from work one time. I call an ambulance because my feet felt numb, my hands, Bro, I thought I was checking out, bro. I thought it was a rap ski. I pulled over, called 911. Help! I get out and laying on the grass. I can't even breathe. I'm all tingling. It's like 114. And you know what's funny? As soon as the fire department and ambulance get there, I felt fine. I'm like, huh. Like, you okay? I'm like, I mean, now I am. Like, well, what's wrong? I was like, nothing. Feel great. And I get to work, and I tell freaking, what the fuck was his punk-ass name? I used to have to tell that dude all the time, shut your dick-stained mouth. Shut your cock holster. Because he'd be such a, what was his name? Flint. And he was a twin. It was like Flint and Clint. That's what, yeah, Flint's podcast. And I said, dude, don't tell the boss, but you know what I did? I called the ambulance on myself yesterday because I was heat stroking out. What do you think happened? Like an hour later, the boss said, Chris, call ambulance. I was like, no, but Flint needs to shut his dick stained mouth. Because, dude, come on, who does that? I would never. Hey, Splinter, guess what? I call the ambulance. I'd be like, you okay, dog? I've never think to go, boss, guess what he did? Dude, I'm not a guess what he did type of guy. Bro, I'm not a guess what. I'm like, maybe like a, hey, like surprise, I'm that guy. I'm not guess what he did. No. What else? Man, I'm all like worked up, pumped up. Like, I just like, let's go to Flint's house right now and ask him why he did that. You know what else he did one time? Look what old Flintsky did. Nichols question, longest you've been on the run? Bro, not long. Not long. The longest I've been on the run, honestly, it was the time when I got busted in July and I got out. Is when I got out in December and I got busted in July. That'd be my longest one. Bro, but it didn't come easy. I was bobbing and weaving. I did some running. I did some hiding. I was tucked in the cut. You know what you have to do? You always have to have like a great escape. Good looking out. $5, much love from Idaho. I'm going to do this. Birthday for the brother. Cool thing about Idaho. Green-eyed Gemini. Do not let me forget what I talk about. But since Idaho got brought up, I have to tell you I got a dog in here. Little boy. And I came up with another nickname from today because I start saying Boise, Idaho. I don't know. There's some things. And see, here it comes. What's up, boy? So, Idaho. Longest I've been on the run. I'll bob and weave for 7 months. January to July. But what you have to do is if you're on the run, whatever house you spend the most time at, you need to have like an escape. Like not a fire escape, a run from the cops escape. Like if they come pulling up, where am I going to go to? Where am I going to run to? Where am I going to hide? And this one spot where I was staying at, my lady's dad's pad, in the backyard, their backyard, if I jumped the fence, there was a shed, and there was a big old tree above it, and there's just like a cubby hole like this big in between the shed and the fence and a big old tree. Sure enough, one time I ran from the cops in the car. I could talk about it because someone got arrested for that. He didn't like me much. I'll tell you more about that. I had this car, run from the cops, get out, run, go to that little cubby hole, helicopters, everything, got away. They arrested a dude named Freddie for that. He did time. Later, I'd seen Freddie, and I had a different car that was broken. Freddie's supposed to be a good mechanic. I asked him to work on it. Dude, he fucked my car. It was way worse. I had hope I'd be able to start it. Once Freddie started fucking with it, dude, I called pick apart. Come get this motherfucker. Freddie attacked it because he was mad because I guess he did time, so I ran from the cops, and they busted him for it. Like, that's my fault? I didn't tell him to go arrest you, Freddie. See, Freddie had stole that car, and I got it. And then he, made, a little crime, and I, made it bigger. He's like, well, I borrowed a car, and I ran from the cops with it, and I mashed it into a building. Answer for that, Freddie. And then, gosh darn it, how long have you been out of prison? Long time. Too long. Not long enough. I've been out several years. A couple years. I don't know. Time's subjective. JoJo. I don't know how long I've been out. I'm not going back. Though it feels like it sometimes. But I refuse. I refuse! Because that's some bullshit, bro. Jail? I wouldn't even recognize it now anymore. Where'd the comments go? I don't know. I don't know what Les Watson says he is. The only thing I know is he talks shit about my homeboy Nick, and that's a mother fucking lie. And if you want to watch that video, you can go check it out. He talked bad about my homeboy, and he threw his whole name out there. Dumb. How do you feel about the 1 and 2 level integrating with the higher levels? I didn't know they were doing that. Are they doing that? So they're not going to have no levels no more? It doesn't really... It's all the same. Because you already have, level 1s and 2s. You already have dudes from level 4 that have dropped points. So you already have, level 4 dudes. Or level 4 dudes that got out, caught another case, and came back a new number, doing level 1 and 2, but before they were on a 4. So you already have the level 4 influence, 3 and 4. It's already mixed up anyway, already. So, be interesting what the rules are going to be like, though. Are they going to run, a 3 or 4 program yard? Or 1 or 2? Who's going to get the sales? Who's going to get the dorms? How's that going to work? It's all crazy in there, man. I knew... When I first started going to prison, man, I hate to say it, it was lovely. It really was. I remember on Tuesday, they would give us pancakes, oatmeal, and yogurt. I'd mix it all together. I would get full, and it tastes great. Bros, and then one day, no more yogurt. And then you know what they did? They took the butter away even. What in the fizzuck? You can't afford that little thing of butter? I used to put the butter on my brownie. It was a heartbreaker to start eating that brownie without the butter, dude. Man, take away the little things in life. The clothes used to be great. They used to be so cool. I paroled a couple times in some state pants. Because they're badass. They fit good. And they're just PIA pants, dude. And yes. And they turn them into pajamas with elastic. No, bro. This is what your shirt looks like now in prison. It's going to look like this, but like with a V-neck. And not the business. Took the weights away. And let me tell you what else they took away. Very important. A 128G. You know what a 128G is? Because how about this? How about if you're in prison for some foul shit? Then you get out and you steal a car and you come back in. Here's my paperwork. I stole a car. But they don't know about the foul shit from before. How are they supposed to know about that? You know how they know about that? A paper called the 128G. That your counselor is supposed to give you. So when people drive up, they say, now remember, ask your counselor for that 128G. They used to just hand it out. They stopped handing it out because as soon as people would get them, they'd be in big trouble. Like, snarf, I forgot about that from 10 years ago. Oh, it'd pop up. So then you'd have to start asking for it. And then finally they took it away. So, yeah. So much for keeping track of somebody. But they look people's names up. Of course, they have Megan's Law, all that stuff. You will get found out. Because people have not better to do than just try to sit and smut someone up, pump up the pot. And where do these comments keep disappearing to? Fizzuck, man. I have not seen anyone. I do know of a cool escape. Someone escaped from Kern County Jail a long time ago. There's a lot of oil fields around there. He only had socks. He said he ran to the oil fields and he ran the oil and it made like a natural shoe on the bottom. And the reason why he escaped is because his old lady hooked up some dude, of course, and it spun him out. How many dudes do you know that like can't handle losing their old lady? And they just, especially in jail, like that, climb the fence, run all the way to Old Dolphin Laredo in his socks, and then comes walking in. I'm here. Starts beating up the dude. Cops come, he's in jail. And he said he would have done it all over again. He loved it. He loved telling the story too. Because I heard it 2-3 times. How do chomps get treated in prison? Chomp? You mean people who do those bad things? You know how they get treated. Oh, I'm going to go to Green Eyed Gemini brought up a good point. I'm going to go to Hoodstocks. Have you guys seen the channel? Lucky Sun Zoo. Hoodstocks, May 22nd, Sunday at 5 p.m. It's a vlog. I'm going to have to go to East LA. And I am actually, dude, how do you, I need to do a raffle. I really do. I need to do something. I'm probably going to have to rent a car. It's going to be late. I might end up staying there, a room. I'm going to have to generate some kind of funds for it. But I can have a raffle. I don't know. I really don't know what to do. It's really hard to ask or suggest, like, I need this, whatever. Even though people tell me to if I need it. And when I went to Hollywood to do that interview with Funk One, a lot of people did kick in and help me out. Yes, I am, JoJo. I am. Joe just said it. It doesn't want to come out, bro. It's like I want to hide my face. I'm raising money to go to Hoodstocks, guys. Raising money for it. Anybody there? But I want to have fun with it. I will do a... Yeah, what Derek said. I will do a raffle. I will do the jig, a dance for you. I'll sling some burpees, whatever you want to do. We can do the damn thing. But yes, that is going to have to happen. And it's going to be wonderful for the channel. So, anyways. So we'll be talking more about that. And I hope you guys go check out Lucky Sun Zoo. Hoodstocks. He has a really badass... He has a badass vlog. I know, JoJo, but it's hard, bro. It is kind of rough. I don't think anyone enjoys doing it. What happened to dudes that are spun out and meth in prison, does their own car? Yeah, they do. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. I knew a guy. You know, they don't have trees in prison. Can you imagine? I think I've only seen like 1 or 2 trees on a prison yard, and they're not going to be very big trees. Because, I mean, can you imagine a big old tree? People be climbing, and need blocks. I don't know. They don't have trees in prison. But they did have one, and this guy got in double debt and climbed it. Can you box? I don't know. I can defend myself. So, this dude climbed a tree, trying to get away. And someone walked up and clowned and untied his shoe. What's your favorite book? My favorite book? The Bible. Holy Bible. New King James Version. My favorite book, though? Man, it's really hard to say. I've read so many over the years. I do want to collect a list of books that I read in prison. Like this Dean Koontz. Man, it was called The Mystery Man or something. Damn, that was a good book. I've read some really good books over the years, man. Someone's asking me about some methadone. No trees on prison yard. There was one, though. Dude climbed it. So, yeah. What else, man? What else? So, like I was saying earlier, much love to you guys. Gonna do another video tomorrow. I'm posting every day this month. Every day this month. You know what I'd like you guys to do too? Just maybe once in a while. If you could watch a commercial, it makes a big difference. You know what else? Maybe if you're getting ready to end the video, or maybe one of the last commercials, maybe you click on it. Okay, like click on the product. I hear that like goes a long ways. If you're like done, if you like just click on it, walk away. So Buckwheat said, I read The World's Greatest Salesman when I was locked up one time. Sounds badass. You know what? The 48 Laws of Power, that was real big. Now they won't even let you have it. That's an awesome read, though. 48 Laws of Power is badass. So, and then what's that guy's name who wrote Swan Song? That's a badass book, too. Swan Song, 900-page book. You read it like this. Can't put it down. I want to say Robert McGavin or something like that. So, yeah. Go looking out, Thomas. Yeah, exactly. Click on the ad. Seems like majority of people, Homeboy asked if addicts are looked down upon in there. Seems like majority of people are addicts. But yeah, it does look down. Art of War is another cool book. Oh, this guy said help someone get that bag. Let's clarify that. Let's stop right here. Okay, meaning the bag. Hey, this guy's been cool. I'm not thinking he means anything respectful by that. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Okay, if you're new to jail, do people try to press you in Laredo to see how you react? Yes, they do. They really try to see. Yeah, they want to see if you're down. Definitely. Okay, bag's money. Oh, okay, good. See, I knew. But you know what else a bag is? Bag is, you know, look, I got this bag. Or, you know, some people might say something like that. But I know that dude. He's been cool. Yeah, exactly. Bag money. Exactly. Good looking out. Helps trying to get the money. Helps trying to get a little bit of money, guys. Anyways, good afternoon from Australia. You know what's crazy about Australia? Bro, you got to be like on a 16-hour flight. That'd be a little bit trippy. Stuck on a plane 16 hours over the ocean. Gangsters are so respectful on Mother's Day. Dude, I was going to touch on that a little bit. About gangsters and respect. Because, bro, maybe at least my day, I don't really know so much about the new generation. But man, it's almost like you'd almost rather have a gangster, one of the homeboys, watch your pad, watch your kids, watch your mom. They're gonna be the most honest. They're gonna be the most loyal. Until drugs start coming involved. That's why I said back in the day. But I mean, back in the day, man, before drugs and all that shit. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Just trying to say, homeboys can be really trustful. Yeah, now honor, and you can trust them watching your mom's pad, watching your dad's pad, your kids. You can trust them. Trust the homeboys. Because they're not gonna do no weird shit. Because no one wants no weird crime. I hate those motherfuckers, so no one wants to do that kind of shit. You gotta put a lot of work with my people. Mandatory. Mando. Who else goes to work and leaves Splinter's channel going? That'd be awesome. Are people from out of state lost when it comes to doing time in California? No, they're not lost. You know what it is? Because they go to prison in California. Before they get to prison, they have to go to county jail. So some guy comes from Tennessee, gets arrested in, say, Modesto. He was in Modesto County Jail, hanging out with the Modesto homeboys to put him up on gang 2, perhaps. By the time he goes to prison, he doesn't say he's from Tennessee. He says, I'm from Modesto. Guess what county jail he came from? Or he's like, I am from Tennessee. In fact, my motherfucking name is Tennessee, and I'm from Modesto. What's your favorite car? Anything that runs. My favorite car is the kind that starts, that fucking goes. No problemo. Other than home state, what is your favorite state you have visited? Buckwheat said, I haven't really visited any states. I visited California, and I went to Arizona for prison. I went to South Carolina to visit my aunt and uncle when I was like 5, 6, and I was like 10 or 9. Yeah, I'd love a driver door that opened up. But it's kind of cool because it's all good, brother. Don't even trip, homeboy. Dizzle 916. It's nothing. It's all good. I appreciate the well wishes. Look a lot, though. I have been to Nevada because I've been to Vegas. Yes, I've been to Vegas. A Nissan Quest. Yep, those are bomb, I'd imagine. I've not seen green methadone. Like, it's like green eggs and ham? That'd be crazy. I've seen snow. Bro, you know what? Trip on this, man. It's supposed to snow in Bakersfield every 20 years. Every 20 years it snows in Bakersfield. It hasn't snowed for like 25. We're due. But 25 years ago or so, it snowed in Kern County Jail on a Monday. And every Monday on the farm, there's 21 barracks. The cops go around, they see whatever barrack's the cleanest. Whatever barrack is the cleanest is the barrack that gets to eat first. And that might not sound like a big deal, but think about 21 barracks, and you're hungry, and you're in barracks 21. Like, barracks 1 and 2, go to chow. Barracks 1 and 2, go to chow. And you're sitting there for a long fucking time for barracks 1 and 2 to eat. And barracks 3 and 4, go to chow. You're in 21. Hungry. Snarf, snarf. So it'd be a real blessing for them to say, hey, 21 and 20, go to chow. You want that. You want to clean that freaking dorm up good. You clean it up good. But it was a Monday, it snowed, so the cop said, no, whoever builds the best snowman will get to go first. So you had all these people building snowmans, and then you have people destroying the snowman, running and like jumping into them, and then you have fights and all kinds of shit. They had to close the yard. The cop's like, damn, you guys are freaking animals. Here we are. We have to try to have a nice little snowman competition, and it turned into a freaking riot. We had like 3 attempted murders and 2 melees, and a guy broke his leg. You guys are off the hook. It did snow back in the 90s. I was there, brother. It was awesome. Bag with cash. Bags popping right now. Yep. A Splint Dog action figure. Yes, Splint Diz all day long. I love the rain, man. I have Oceanside. Is that San Diego? Or is it San Luis Obispo? Oceano? Is that what it is? Yeah. Snowman competition for grown men. Wasn't our idea. The cops are being real clever with it. I don't think they wanted to go and inspect the dorms for cleanliness. Build a good snowman, they said. I've never been to San Diego. I had a friend who used to always go to Tijuana, and he would get pills and bring all kinds of stuff back. I was supposed to go with them a couple times. I'd always say I would go, but it came down to it. I was like, no, I don't want to go, bro, because my luck. Homeboy, do I want to be in Mexico and get caught with something? No. Dude, snarf, snarf. You're coming across the border, and they pull you over and they tap you down. So you're going to jail, and like, man, but instead of heading like American jail, they head you this way. Dude, I would not want to go to Mexican jail. I'd be like, ¿Qué tranquilo. I'm 2, brother. Too damn old, homeboy. Old enough to know better. And I still fuck up anyway. Wouldn't you go figure? Max Prison's another level. Yep. So, okay, I'm sensing a little dip, Splinter. Come on now. Nick. Amen, Nick. Right there. Yes, sir. So, what else can we do? Happy Mother's Day. I almost said thank you. I mean, I feel like it would have been appropriate, but then again, no. Because, like, someone says happy, you say thank you. But then Mother's Day? Thank you. So, what about Prison POV, though? 4B. 4B? How do you guys get away with drinking Pruno without the guards knowing? They kind of know. They don't really trip out too much. Once you're drinking it, they don't really trip out, but it's making it. Because they find it, they take it. Once you have it and you're drinking it, they don't really fuck with you. Good looking out, Matt. Good looking out, homeboy Matt. I'll give you a burp for that $20. I have not heard from Nick. I'm actually a little bit worried about him. I know he's trying to transfer prisons. I know sometimes you transfer prison, your stuff can get messed with. He might have lost his property. He might not have my address anymore. So I need to just go ahead and shoot him a letter because no, I've not heard from him. Drunk in prison's kind of cool. It just, you got to resist the temptation to get mouthy. What's up, Colt 316? Check this out. Colt 316 got me this guitar strap. I'll have it for the rest of my life. Love this guitar strap, Colt 316. When you're drunk in prison, you got to resist the urge to talk some shit and get kind of rowdy. Because you want to start getting rowdy. Especially if you're selling, you drink, you want to like roughhouse and just start fighting. It'll always start off like this. Let's take arm shots. Hit my arm, hit your arm, or knuckles. And it gets ugly. I can't play guitar right now, Timothy, but I have some guitar on my Instagram because I don't feel like I give the Point of View crew enough attention when I have the guitar. I just really get like caught up in it. It's hard to do both at once. I think I am going to have a guitar channel soon though. Oh, Travis is dipping out. Good night, Travis. Good night, Trav Wall. You ever been called Trav Wall? Timothy, what's up, Timothy? But we will, hey, I might have a guitar channel, honestly, man. I'm gonna do it. I just want to get the Prism POV a little bit. I got a couple guitars. The one I really like right now is this Schecter. Okay. See, I almost got, whoa, it was real close there, bro. It was like an addict getting close to a pipe there. Rob C. What up, brother? Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Thank you, Green Eye Gemini. Yes, I did time at Corcoran 3B. Corcoran 3B. You ever been in a dry cell? What's up? Good looking out, Annie. Giving you a burpee for the donation. Thank you, Annie. Annie's from Australia. We were just talking about Australia just a second ago. It's already, matter of fact, it's Monday there right now. I believe it's like Monday night. It's all good. There's no problem with being late. I am on methadone. I'm on 90s-ish. Around there or something. 38 was rough. You're on 160? That's cool. Do you sweat? Bro, hey, how about this, though? Vitadone. For those of you on methadone, you guys chip on this, man. Uh-huh. Oh, smoking tea bags is nasty. I hate it. Or when they get this Vitadone, if you're on methadone, it really helps. As for right now, got to get some more. It helps with sweet tooth. It helps with sweating. Vitadone. Worse than the tea bags, how about the cops? What's up, D-Money? I've never seen them snort coffee, though. Ooh, that'd be... I have seen them overdose on coffee purposely. But hey, how about when those fools, the cops will spit out their chew, their Copenhagen, and they'll set that up on that thing and dry it out and try to smoke it. Yikes. I'm glad you caught a live too. Thank you, Annie. I appreciate the compliment. It's awesome. Did you ever hear about Badger in jail? No. Seen food, smoke, dried tea, and banana pills. Yep, they smoke that. Yeah, they definitely do. It's gross. Dried tea, smoke anything, man. And then one time I seen them, you get Vitadone from Google. Snuffrit? I don't know what that is, Cold 316. Hey, but I seen them drink, you know, hand sanitizer? They drink it because it's alcohol, right? And it's made with alcohol. It doesn't make sense to drink it. And they stole the big-ass bag of it. And they were so happy. They all put their best clothes on, their visiting clothes, and they set a time, like, right after dinner, and we're going to get this, and they all met, and they had their cups, and they got Kool-Aid packets to put in it, because it's going to make it taste like strawberry, not, and they sat there and drinking. It was disgusting. I was getting a headache just looking at it. Dried or dip? Who's the toughest prisoner you ever met? Someone asked me that earlier. I see my homeboy, Reckless. Yep, drink some hand sanitizer. Homeboy Reckless, rest in peace. Because here's what makes someone tough. Here's what makes someone tough. First, I gotta have the killer instinct. I gotta be a little bit crazy. One of the dudes is like a little bit off, unpredictable. Like, this dude can just walk up and just smash me in front of God and everyone in public. Is he that crazy? Is he gonna jump out of a moving car to try to get me? You gotta be like, probably gotta be a little bit crazy to just be a badass. And of course, you gotta be strong. You know, you can't be like some pussy and just like weak. So you're strong, you're built up, you've been working out. A little bit crazy, and then you got some skills. Oh, Reckless can use his knees and elbows. He'd kick. Whoa, good looking out. Thank you so much for the donation. I'm going to give you a push-up. Thank you, Sabrina. Good looking out, you guys. I really appreciate it. So that's what it takes to be badass. A little bit crazy, strong, and then skills and fighting. Knees and elbows. Reckless had all that stuff in spades. And I was on his bad side a couple times. 100% honest. Now he's all about e-bag and PC. Not sure. Yeah, the quiet ones. Yeah, that is true. Sometimes loud ones. Yeah, you're right. So, what else? Any more questions, comments, concerns? Planning to wrap this up pretty soon. Yeah, the guy I couldn't defeat. That dude was skinny and sucked up. He wasn't strong at all, but he knew pressure points and shit. How about when you're fighting somebody else and they push you behind your ear and you're like, whoa, lost your whole body up. And pressure points, man, can you imagine that? And you're really high profile people. Yes, Cole 316. I did a video yesterday on the dude Vincent Brothers. Family Annihilator out of Bakersfield. Caught the death penalty and everything. Dropped a video on that. Dennis King, what up? Good luck on the donation. Give you a push-up. And tomorrow I'm doing another video. High profile case. This crazy ass fool. Another one. Good looking at the donation. 1017. Love you guys. I'm gonna get big tonight. What's my position on the hardest watching your back? Not sure if I understand the question, but I'll tell you what, the Soledad was a little bit trippy. Yes, video every day this month, brother. I can talk about it. I'll tell you why Soledad was so crazy, because I get there and we're having a big old ride with Norteños. They put me on the 3rd tier all the way at the top, and the next white dude is like, "Well, hey, down there!" Like 14 cells that way. Had tied 2 lines together to even reach them. So far down there. It's named Chris. And then I've just got Northerners surrounded. Just surrounded by Northerners. 3rd tier, and you just hear it all night. You just hear, let me see if I can make the sound. Let's wait here all night. They're sharpening a knife on the ground. You just hear it from every direction as you're in your cell, surrounded by them. And the white dudes are way down there, there. Hey, brother. And it's so funny because my cellie, his name was Robbie. He's from IE, he's a wood. He went from the 3 yard to the level 1 yard. Over in the level 1 yard, he caught a battery, changed his name to Trouble, and went to the hole. Came out of the hole, went back to the 3 yard, and he's my cellie. He's on the tier telling everyone, "Hey, I'm a skinhead named Trouble." They're like, "Who's this skinhead named Trouble guy?" Finally, they couldn't wait. Who is this guy? They come down to get a visual, and it's Robbie. Isn't that Bizuk? That wood from IE. He like dipped for 2 months, changed his name, caught one little fist fight, came back a whole another man. What? All I cared about is he had a TV. That's all I cared about. There's 4 Russians and placer Russians. How about the Armenians? Used to run wood. When I was in R&R, Soledad, and I got there, and they said, "You guys just got off Norteños, you're going to be locked down for a year." I'm like, man, I hope my cellie has a TV. Huge difference. You walk into a cell, you're going to be there for a year, stuck in there, a TV or no TV. Bro, I'd rather do 1 year with a TV versus 6 months without one. That's how important they are. Damn right. And you're watching all like the stupid shit like Rachel Ray in the morning. It's like, okay, so it's, what is it? It's 1 pound of noodles, it's a half pound of Panagon meat, some oregano. Like this, Rachel? Oh, are those are summer colors, pastels? It's gonna pop. Oh, what's up? It's my big homie. What's up, dog? GS. How's everything going good, brother? Us, he said, what's up, brother? All these years of me, all these years of me. Well, good looking out. Hey, thank you. I appreciate you watching the channel. Yeah, money for Hoodstocks. I'm going to Hoodstocks May 22nd, Sunday, 5 p.m. And I'm honored because Lucky Sun Zoo put it out there. Like, I want a wood for my channel. I want to interview a wood for my channel. And people were throwing me out there. And he's like, yeah, I've seen some of your videos. I want to fuck with you. But you know an old timer named Tinker from Loma Bakers, good dude. I was locked up with him. Sounds familiar, man. To be totally honest, it does sound familiar. What about the Wizard? Oh, yes, Wizard and Buzzard. You've been around for a while, brother. Oh, I know you've been around for a while. I recognize you, Rick James. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, Wizard and Buzzard. Buzzard. Bikers? Bikers rules. Here's how the bikers kind of messed up. And I got love and respect for Hell's Angels. Thumper from Hell's Angels did. Where is it? This guy ripping out? But when the Woods got in a big riot one time, they stepped up and said, we're not white, we're red and white, because of those colors, red and white. So there's like a big division with bikers. A lot of times bikers want to go there and just be bikers, their club, and not even just interact with the wood pile or just ride for the wood pile. They try to separate. So there was an issue with that for a while, and then it got knocked out. And then there was like a little thing saying they would make fun of people who are dirty by calling them biker. If your hair's dirty, you're not cleaning yourself up, call yourself a biker. And people wouldn't like that so much. Good looking out. $1.99 for donation. And then also, we know people who are cold, who sleep in their clothes, a fireman. You don't want to sleep in your clothes, dude. You cannot sleep in your pants and your shirt that you go to the chow hall in and that you wear around the yard. Shout out to Coco County. I'm going to do Woods from Coco County. Welcome. Gosh. Sometimes the words come out wrong. I'm going to do a video of Woods from Coco County very, very soon. Sometimes you got to slow down and count to 10. I never have time, so I just count to like 4. Then I get it moving again. Coco County Woods pretty soon, man. Believe that. Oh, Green Eye Gemini. I'm giving you a burpee. I'll give you 2. Did I miss you? Green Eye Gemini and a burpee? Shout out to Fresno. Ex-Serenos versus the Woods. I've been in a few of those. That's very common. We're allies, and yet at the same time, I'm going to do a guitar live pretty soon. I like to do the guitar lives and then non-guitar lives. My bad, Green Eye Gemini. Shoot, I can't believe I did that. I think because yours was a first donation. Any updated prison info? I'm not sure. There's stuff going on all the time as far as like killings and shit like that going on there. I want a harmonica live. There you go. We can do it. Bro, I could play harmonica, guitar, drum at the same time. Guitar lives matter, definitely, all day. What up, fool? What up? How's it going, Rick? I feel like we go way back. Any Woods from Lodi? Dude, that sounds very familiar. Lodi? Yep. I don't speak on it, but what would be cool content? I don't know, you don't really speak on it, but would be cool content. What's that? I started playing guitar like in high school, but I never had a guitar in prison. A lot of times on the run and have one. So I always played, but never had one to hone my craft. I don't really like death metal so much. Is CRC? Oh, I don't know. Crazy CRC. You know how they used to get them with the CRC thing? Is an in number. So you get busted. You get busted. Say I got busted with some dope. And they're like, look, thank you, Annie, for saying I played well. Appreciate it. They bust you for some shit. And they say, look, you're going to go do 2 years in prison. Or you can do the drug program at CRC, get an in number, and just do 10 months. In and out in 10 months. But you have like a freaking 7-year parole, 7-year tail. Hardcore parole. No one can ever do it. So every time you see someone coming in, they're like, I'm going to take that in number. I'm going to go to CRC, do the drug program. No! Don't, dude, because it's going to come with that big old 7-year tail. And, dude, 10 months instead of just doing, like, 16 months? Might as well do 16, bro. And get out and assassin the weak-ass regular parole like everyone has. Not that in-number parole. Wolfpack. Barely a bleep on the radar. Ever run to a black that runs wood? No, but there's this black one time that kind of jailed that a swastika on his hand. And there's, like, some problems. But one dude tried to rush him, and he beat that dude up. Then another dude tried to rush him, he beat that dude up, too. So they couldn't mess with him. Man, it was kind of like weird. Prison make you racist? Definitely not. That Lurker Chalice, pretty heavy. Well, Lurker Chalice, Jeff Whitehead, that's my dog, though. We're homies. So I guess I would say Lurker Chalice is my favorite death metal band. Definitely. Because Jeff, that's my homie, bro. And it's Jeff, it's spelled J-E-F, 1 F. And one time I wrote him and I said J-E-F-F. And he said, what? And I said, my bad. I'll get that other one, the F out. Donate by hitting. Yes, good looking out, Green Eye Gemini. Donations are important. Keep pushing forward. Hey, videos every month. You know, it's a good idea, too. If you guys have... live in Bakersfield, that's what's up, brother. I do like the Smut Peddlers. And I forgot the physical I was going to say. If you guys have any ideas for videos, go ahead and let me know. Just put it into some comment or something, and I'll work with it. Because I'm going to have to come up with a lot of ideas. Yeah, Smut Peddlers are dope. That's some punk rock. Any stories with the Taft Woods or Southerners? Yeah. I got a lot of stories on Taft Woods, actually. Me and them together. There's actually, if you want to talk about Taft Southerners, there's a gang with the business in Taft called Brown Pride Locals. Homeboy Tiny Boy was a member of their clique. Tiny Boy is the first dude ever. Do you ever see the clown tattoo? It's like clown makeup. It's like the big and then it comes down here. It's pretty popular now. Tiny Boy is the first dude to ever do that. And then it got popular all over the United States in prisons out, well, in Florida, you'd see it. And then people go so far as to put the smile. I mean, I think this looks okay with the little clown thing about the makeup. The smile, though, no way, it's too far, bro. How are you going to draw a smile on your face? But, do you have a pet? I absolutely have a pet. I have a Lillamander. That's my straight up girl. Mandarin. Thank you, I appreciate that. Nathan, I'm a great storyteller. Thank you, man. We started going to the farm. Did they still have the horse and the upholstery? Yes. And the mechanics? Yes. They did have upholstery and the mechanics and all that. Yep. Never hooked up with a guard. I was going to my first term. This one was, she bought me some weed, and we were supposed to get out and hook up, but I never intended on it. I was supposed to meet her. We were supposed to meet at a car wash, actually, and go to Magic Mountain, I think. Didn't do it. Then one time I was in prison trying to get the prison guard. I'm going to shine, no conversation. Then I get out and see her on the streets, and then now she wants to talk. And I'm like, no. I just want to talk to you in there. So you can, like, bring me stuff. Useless out here. 1017, good looking out on the donation. Much love. There's your burpee or your push-up. Thank you. Oh, you said, do I have a what? Not a pet. Do I have a what? A pearl? What is that word? I don't know what that says. I think that says pet. My bad. Is there another word for that word? I don't know. I know I'm getting pretty good workout routine in, huh? Good looking out. Anyways, I think we're getting ready to shut it down. Cut the string and let it fly. Give a 5-minute warning. Is there any questions, comments, or concerns? Domino. I'll play dominoes. I'll shoot it. What Colt 316 say? I do like the foreskins. I do like Last Resort. My income could be much better, man. It's not that good right now. It's my fault. I barely post. I'm barely making it. Check the check. Hand to mouth. Check the check. Buy the chicken. Eat the neck. Peace be upon you. I received that. Still going to be an electrician? Yes, I am a certified. I passed the course. Electrical course. I'm sure I'll do it one of these days. Would you ever consider moving out of state to avoid they got 4 strikes on now? Damn. I would consider moving out of California. The timing was right. What do you think about... Bro, I don't know about CDC Good Habits of Boxing. That's crazy. I just found out about that. What is up with CDC? Shout out to Eastside Oakville. Stockton, 509. Hey, what is up with CDC giving out Suboxone? Look, you need Suboxone so that you don't have withdrawals. By the time you get to prison, you shouldn't have withdrawals. You came in off the streets addicted. You went to county jail and you kicked addiction. Then you went to reception, then you went to mainline. You should have no addiction. What do they give Suboxone for? For the habit you caught in jail? Or to like just keep you from urges or whatever? I don't know, man. That's cray-cray. Good looking out, bro. I received that love from Indiana. Jeremy, much love to you, man. I don't know what's up with Suboxone, bro. Kinda, I really don't. So, hey, another video tomorrow. Appreciate you guys. Again, I am going to go on Hoodstocks. I am going to need some, just point blank, I'm going to need some donations. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a raffle. I'm trying to do some things. I'm trying to get like some more merch in. Maybe I can sing some shirts real quick. I'm just not asking something for nothing. I'm really wanting to work with you guys. But I know you guys want to see me get on this platform. It's going to be amazing for my channel. I can't get there right now, Alan. But we're going to work it out. Yep, posting. And I'm doing my job, right, guys? Posting every day. I want to keep you guys entertained and keep in the loop. Think everything is relevant. Hoodstocks is... Green Eye Gemini. Hoodstocks is May 22nd, Sunday, 5 o'clock. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to cut the string and let it fly. You guys, please. You know what else I don't want to happen? I'm posting so much. I'm worried that I'll post all these videos and you'll, like, skip over some. Because you're used to me only posting, like, once a week. So you're missing these videos that are coming out every day. Don't let that happen. Please watch these videos daily. Please, if you can, watch some of the commercials. Even click on an ad. Do the likes and all that kind of stuff. If you can, join. Let's hit it hard, man. Let's do this together as a point of view crew. The utmost love and respect. Cut string, let it fly. Peace.